TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. The drive by Brown. And Grimes pulls it down. The shot comes out. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You see this from Brown night after night. Always ready to get out on the break.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Durant. An elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Thompson, following the bucket by Seattle. And miss after miss right now. Outside Brown. Outside Durant. Fires for three. And Young pulls it down. And here they come. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
For three, Durant. Bearing his second of three attempts.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Grimes. And here's Thompson for three. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Well, that sometimes is a tough area for Thompson, but he manages to get off a smooth shot.
Right side Durant. From the right block. And there's a call on Quentin Grimes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Knipple. Takes the three. Takes a three. He drops it from range.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Thompson for three. Knipple with the rebound. Seattle on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. The three is up. And again, Seattle with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Young. The three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
One of the best from deep. Trae Young with the emphatic three.
Screen by Durant. From the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Seattle leading by 6. Here's Brown. Blocked!
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
1:36 left in the first quarter here. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Knipple from the arc. Sinks the tray. Knipple's got 9 points.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
The kick out to Young. into the lane. And here's Thompson for three. Seattle pulls it in.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's... making great adjustments on the fly. Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Saw a screen. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Knipple. "20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. An open look for Durant. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's gotten his third basket of the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Your home team, 12. Seattle, 24.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Seattle?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Screen by Durant. Down low. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
Grimes into the lane. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Yeah, the defense of Holmgren, it can change games.
Outside Brown. Outside Durant. To the middle. And the dunk by Edey.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Seattle leading by 15. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And out of bounds, Seattle will have it. And it's Seattle with the ball. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Here's Edey. Off target with a jump hook. And here comes the break. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Edey. Sarr pulls it in. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Thompson. Outside Grimes. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Back to Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Young looking over the floor. And there's the drive. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Young's got 5 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense. And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Personal foul.
Thompson outside. Outside Young. Brown with a steal. To the right side. Screen by Edey. And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go.
Seattle ball.
Clock at 6. Here's the lob. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Young on the drive. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Knippel from behind the arc. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
The home team calls timeout. .102 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. Pass to Sarr. Back to Young. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's Knippel. From downtown. Great D that time from Holmgren. For the finish. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Sarr pulls it in. Inside. Jackson on the wing. The three is up. That shot off the mark. No good on the shot. And so it's Seattle in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Back to Young. Sarr screen. Holmgren outside. Pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. On target from range.
Yeah, not as much of a three-point shooter early in his career. Jackson has developed that part of his game.
Outside Durant. There's a screen by Kamara. Left side Durant. Tries again with the clock winding down. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Jackson outside. Back to Young. With the drive. A rack attack from Young.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Seattle leading by 10. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Durant for 3. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The home team calls timeout. So it's the home team now, trailing by 10. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Thompson. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Thompson's got 14.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer. And now it's just a 4-point Seattle lead.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
The home team calls timeout. Seattle leading by 4. Screen by Durant. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, it's 6'6" with good hops. Brown isn't your average guard. He does very well down low.
The 3 from Thompson. Seattle pulls it in. They led by as many as 18. Brown with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Here's Durant, and Seattle tacks on 2 more.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Pass to Holmgren. The 3 from Thompson. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Brown. It's deflected. He's got a clear path. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, when he's on, we can really see the talent that made Thompson a top 5 pick.
Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Thompson right side. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
He's off on the second.
Every team could use a player like Christian Brown, a guy who fills in the gap and is willing to lay his body on the line for the betterment of the team.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Outside Brown. On the take. Outside Durant. Launches it. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
The home team calls timeout. .46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And just a giant night for Thompson. He plays with athleticism and energy. That's an effective combination.
To the inside. Stolen by Sar. For the tie. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his second basket of the game.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Well, didn't sink them all, but at least that puts them in front.
Grimes' shot is off. Here's Brown. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third.
51.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Seattle on offense. They led by as many as 18 to the middle. He shoots it. And it's Edey missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So both teams making some changes here. Sarr a screen. Thompson outside. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Robinson. And it's Seattle with the ball. They lead by 1. There's a screen by Kamara. Outside Durant. And Durant slams it home.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Thompson. The 3 ball. No good there. Seattle leading by 3. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
How about the elevation from Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
And stolen by Brown. By himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Young. And stolen by Brown. Now Young with a steal. The 3 from Holmgren. Seattle pulls it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And out of bounds, Seattle will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Outside Brown. Outside Durant. Down low. Outside Brown. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Young from long range. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. From downtown. Buries it from outside.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. KD. What else would you expect?
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
A throwback possession. 2 points.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Outside Holmgren. Young outside. Now Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Sarr. The 3 is in.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Screen by Durant. Outside Brown. Here's Durant. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Durant there for the rebound. Seattle leading by 7. .116 left in the fourth. Oh, the stuff!
Yeah, nice pass. Knipple with the high basketball IQ. He just knows how to generate offense.
Thompson fires. The three is off. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Yeah.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. Durant. It's money from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Holmgren. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
Yeah, good floor recognition from Sarr. Encouraging to see him working on his passing like this.
Here's Knipple. Young with a rebound.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Into the lineup for your home team.
So we see Seattle get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.